Good morning, Atlantic High School. I hope this finds you doing very well. So today's seminar is going to be focused on preparing for the ISASP. Again, Ms. Hayden, I think I'm getting the hang of the name of this test. So, formerly known as the Iowa Assessments and ITEDs. So it is that time of year where we get to prove what we know as a school. So whenever we have these types of situations at the high school, we do run different schedules. So I want to kind of go over what the schedules will be like, as well as how to practice and use some of the resources available from this new testing system. You will remember back on March 11th, we did do a trial run because we wanted to test our infrastructure here in the building. So just today is really about getting a little bit more familiar with the test itself. So before we get started with all of the online practice, which your educators will have those links for you, and you should also have them in your email. Make sure you are checking your email regularly, and make sure that any emails coming from me or anyone in the office or anyone in guidance is not getting deleted before getting read. We're trying to give you lots of important information. We're not trying to blow up your emails. Okay? So Wednesday, testing will begin right at 8 o'clock. So you will report to your testing centers. And we have different rooms for different students for different reasons to keep sections small. So you will notice that in several seminars, I have pulled students out to create smaller groups. So your educators will speak individually to students as far as where their location is at. If your seminar advisor did not give you a specific room to go to, you then report to the room you are in for seminar regularly. Okay, so testing will take place from 8 to 10:25 a.m. Your teachers have all of the breakdown on how that will look. But then we're going to do some things a little bit differently this Wednesday. So for this Wednesday, when we get done with testing, we're going to take what I call a brain break. So that will be an AO opportunity, which is enrichment for all. So you will have lots of choices to choose from in your FlexiSched. You'll see there will be 4 options for Wednesday. So you need to make sure that you are choosing accordingly. Then we will have first lunch, and lunches will be broken up based on testing groups. And so those are the seminars for the day. So A lunch, you see down below. B lunch, you see down below. When you're not in lunch, you are in seminar. Your seminar advisors will have different things for you to do during Wednesday. Now, sophomores. The state test has an additional test that sophomores must take. So during the second and third AO time slots, that's where sophomores will take their science tests. So you report back to your testing center. Again, all sophomores will report to their testing centers for the second and third AOs. Freshmen and juniors, you can choose other AOs to attend unless you did not finish a test from in the morning. If you did not finish a test in the morning, then your advisors will let us know, so that way we can pull you in to get those tests done. If you did get all of your tests completed in the time frame, that's great, no worries. So you have some other choices available to you. Again, some of your teachers may already have you scheduled, and those are the enrichments that you are to attend. Okay, so that kind of talks us through Wednesday a little bit. Again, I want to show you in FlexiSched, and again, mine looks a little bit differently than students. Okay. So you will see here there are 4 for Wednesday. Okay. Again, sophomores, your seminar advisors will have already scheduled for that second and third AO, but be sure to sign up for something in the first and fourth AO. And then the remainder of the week is all the same. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, please get signed up for those times as well. Today during seminar, what I want you to do is kind of play around a little bit with the test nav on online. So right now you're not going to be using your specific test nav, but this is going to be something that will kind of help you get familiar with the tools. So please click on the link that has been emailed to everyone so you are able to do so. You should end up with a screen that is very similar to what I have here. Teachers, you may want to pause the video until students are all at this spot. Okay, so everybody should be to this portion. So you'll notice that when you're ready to take your test, you'll see this screen. Please take a minute and go ahead and read through all of these instructions. I am not going to do that for you. I just want to get you started here so that way you can take some time today during the seminar to get a little bit more familiar with the system. So key thing up here at the top, click the blue arrow, then that takes you to the next screen. Again, here it breaks down the parts of the screen, what you will find where. Continue to arrow over, and it talks you through how to really use TestNav. Again, breaks down all of the different resources. So you've got bookmarking that you can use. When you reach the end of a selection, you'll see that there are orange and blue sections that tell you how many questions are still not answered. So you may want to go back and answer because you want to answer all the questions before you go on to the next section. At which time, again, so just keep clicking through these blue arrows. Notice how I've had to scroll up and down. And I am going to go through this pretty fast, so just to get you started. Okay? This is all about submitting the test. Okay, so that was that first example. Okay, so the next link you are going to click on so that second link is working with the online tools. So again, click on through, get started. Then these are the specific tools that are available to students on these online tests. Okay. So again, use these arrows up here at the top. Follow the instructions for each of the different windows. Okay. Educators walk through this with your students as you also have the link. I'm just going to zip through them. Okay. So again, pretty self-explanatory for each of the tools and where to find them as you take the tests. So, almost to the end here. Text to speech, each of you will be provided a set of earbuds to use during testing. However, you do not have to use that, but if you do have this as an option on your computer, then you must have the earbuds in before using them. Okay, so then the last one it'll be coming here. All right, so this is working with your test questions. Again, really read through these and use your blue arrows at the top. Okay, so pretty simple. Just take some time to practice. It has over here where you will construct it. So just get familiar with the system today during seminar. Okay. All right, let me click through all these again. So you will see there are lots of different ideas for you to get familiar with here for the online test. Okay. One of the key things too that you have available to you is if you want to review any of the sections because you're like, oh, I didn't really understand that, you can specifically select that section to go over. Okay, so take the time in seminar today to practice with these. All right, so once you are done practicing with the system, do get signed up for your AOs for the week and have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.